Hey everyone, welcome to the Courts of Celtic Wyvern King, and oh shit, the cameras are fucked up. I forgot we were down a person last time.
Hey, I'm still in the right spot.
I could easily change that. No, it's just Nick and Lisa. They're the only ones that got messed up. So let me fix that real quick. So while
Stormy, you're in 3D.
So while I'm fixing these real quick, let's go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, and what is one. Okay, actually, I'm gonna steal this off. Actually, I'm pretty sure Will did this question, but it's actually a really good one. What would be your character's New Year's resolution if they actually went through a new year? We'll start with Nick.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick. I'll be playing Viggo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist, for tonight's episode. And Viggo's New Year's resolution is to learn as much as he can about the Stargate and its technology so he can get his dad back.
Should have seen that coming, but it's a good one. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, Brooke.
Hey, I'm Lisa. Let's see, when am I in chat? Winter Wolf or Leia? I had to keep changing it because Twitch kept messing me up. I played Dr. Brooke Walker, medic. Brooke's New Year's resolution is to accomplish a goal that she's been working on that she hasn't shared with anybody.
Except for me.
But that's only because she has to share it with you.
Still.
It's hunting the snipe, right? Your goal is hunting the snipes.
Alright, let's go ahead and go to B.
I am B, the chaos causer that plays Keshna. I see y'all over there nodding. I can't really argue with it, actually, but I'm Necrotic Viper on Discord, Twitch, and we'll go on. I guess I don't have to say TikTok anymore now. Twitch and Discord. New Year's resolution for Keshna, if she had one. You're making me think. And that I just woke up 30 minutes ago.
Get good with marksmanship.
yeah. And get better with her.
Avoiding KP duty.
That's a lost cause, and she knows it.
I mean, there's worse things than KP.
And she's gonna be doing those too, but she made friends on KP though. Remember?
Again, there's worse things than KP.
Yeah, I know. We'll go with the get better with marksman for now.
Okay.
Until I can think of better.
Okay, well, I'll have you answer that same question again when we close out today, then. Now you get the whole stream to think about it. Alright, and last but not least, Stormy.
Everybody, I'm Stormy. I play the team's fearless and sometimes very chaotic and angry team leader, Sharifa. Sharifa's New Year's resolution is to try to learn to hold her temper in check a little bit better. I know she's not that good at it. What was the other question?
It was just the one question.
Still one.
Well, that's kind of what she's looking to work on, as well as, get better at some of her tactical skills.
Okay. And then again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, who gets to be the Chaos Wrangler, Chaos Coordinator, overall, just someone hit me over the head, please. As I deal with the chaos, especially with tonight's chaos. Because Phoenix 5 is on their well-earned R&R, and Brooke's just the idea of camping to show them how they do it on Earth. Because for anyone who is just joining us for the first time when it comes to this campaign, Dr. Brooke Walker is the only person from Earth. Everyone else is an alien. I agree, they've probably done their own version of camping and stuff like that. But like I said, Brooke is going to teach them Earth style. It's Lord Almighty. But before we jump into that, just a couple things. One, if you like what you see tonight, make sure to hit that follow button. We always appreciate when we get a follow. Same thing, too, if you want to support the channel, you can always subscribe. Don't forget, with Amazon Prime, you do get 1 free subscription a month using your Prime sub. If you give it to me, awesome. I really appreciate it. If not, maybe you want to give it to another creator you follow that you didn't realize you can give them that free money, essentially. Hey, go ahead. I'm just letting you know because it's always good to have that information available. I'll say some more stuff for the channel later. For the outro, so we're gonna get into it. So last we left off, everyone was kind of doing their own thing. Sharifa was kind of like training, just, you know, getting ready for the camping trip. Vigo somehow actually did pretty decently in poker after reading Poker for Dummies. Everyone now knows to not let Sharifa sit anywhere near a poker table, or at least not sit directly behind a person.
Sharifa?
Or not Sharifa, sorry. Kashna. My bad, Kashna. That was my bad. And then Brooke was also getting ready for the camping trip. Make sure, you know, that stuff was covered in the infirmary, shifts are covered, and so just planning the activities of the day. Or I should say of the trip. So we'll go and say, you know, it's been a couple... it's been at least a day or two since you guys did. Because remember, you guys had 2 weeks of R&R, so it's not like you guys losing any time here. That since the poker game, which Sharifa has probably slapped Vigo for going without her. And I don't mean slap hard. I mean like a give slap or like a little punch on the shoulder going like, come on, man.
What about breakfast?
Yeah, that's the week I missed because as
Oh,
much
thanks,
as
Lisa.
I love golf, Comic-Con was forfeit.
Yep. I say thanks, Lisa, for the gift sub. Always appreciated.
I had to get to the goal.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, we now hit our goal of 10 subscribers. Hell yeah. Alright. Sorry, it threw me off because I heard Mary and Pippin. I was like, hold up. And I forgot I made that the sound alert. Hey, it made sense to do, you know, second breakfast as a gift sub alert. Mainly because I couldn't find You Have My Bow. Since You Have My Sword is my main subscription one. Anywho. Let's actually go ahead and pick up with Vigo. So Vigo, it's the morning of the camping trip. What are you doing?
I think he's still kind of enamored with the idea of counting cards. So his stuff, he's already been packed. He's super excited about this camping trip. And so that's just kind of sitting off by the door. So now he's got a deck of cards sitting out there. He has a table, and he's dealing cards out to people that don't exist. And he's like, okay, now if I counted it correctly, this should be... Damn, okay.
Nice.
Oh my god. Okay. Screw it, we're gonna make you roll for this.
You should have known better, Nick.
Just give me straight intelligence.
Got logged off, roll 20, give me...
You're good. Do 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 do.
And roll 20's been slow tonight.
Yeah, it has. I'm sorry.
Very good. I was like, load up fast for me, but I'm also on Ethernet.
Loaded up finally for me.
It took a couple of seconds for me, but I've also got my internet is through a phone provider.
It's all good.
That's good.
18.
18? Yeah, so you're getting pretty confident with counting cards. How well this will serve you in the future, who knows? But now you're getting some pretty decent practice in there. And we'll probably say like you're in the
Yeah.
I was like, and I'll probably say you're in the middle, like in the middle part, like your fifth or sixth like dealing. You hear a knock on the door, and it's Sharifa.
What?
Yeah, he's not even gonna look up from his table. He's like his like the door's to his left, so he's like, "Come on in."
You're suddenly making me go knocking? Okay.
I figured.
Yeah.
You might want to be scared though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she'll just kind of walk in and look over and see him mess with cards and go, "You went without me, didn't you?"
You need to check this out. I have counted this right. Jack of Hearts.
Don't ever tell anybody you have that skill. They kind of don't like it when you do. And also, she'll go over and smack him lightly upside the head. I told you we were going together.
They said it was. They said you said it was okay. No, they didn't. I can't lie. I just wanted to go.
Well, technically I was a bit busy, so...
I actually did pretty good. As long as Keshna wasn't standing behind me telling them what cards I had.
Yeah, sounds like she can be a pain in the butt with that one.
Tattletale.
I'm all packed. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've been back in nature.
I'm rather excited too. Mind you, my version of camping involved hot sand and cloth tents. No,
My version of camping usually involved 8-foot chickens.
That sounds like fun.
Ask Brooke about it. It's a lot of fun.
No, I've been working with a friend, trying to get better at my tactical awareness.
I'd say you're plenty tactically aware. You're probably the most tactically aware person out of all of us.
I know, but I figure I could be better. That, and I'm still working on other things. Mainly my anger.
Well, anger is just usually the world trying to tell you something and you not listening. So
I know, it's just... On top of having to be tactically aware, I also need to stop making friends by shooting them first.
that's usually pretty sound advice, yeah. But
So,
whoever this friend is, they got you on the right path.
well, it's just my Marine friend, the first one that talked to me when I first came here, and then, of course, I'm still working with a therapist that got brought in when they're here from time to time. I'm trying to
Well-
make Brooke happy with that one. Continue to...
My dad always used to tell me your brain is a muscle, and if you don't give your muscle rest and therapy, then it could snap and break. So,
Your dad is correct.
he's wise beyond
I'm
his
glad
years.
I'm glad you had fun playing poker. I'm glad that you learned that. Just don't ever tell anybody that you know how to count cards. I'm not saving you from that.
I'm not very good at lying, so I might just not talk.
That might be a good idea. Might be a really good idea.
Still getting used to that like 8th level thinking ahead of like, should I act like I have a good hand or should I not? And are they expecting me to act this? It's really complicated. Usually, just have a good hand.
Poker face.
Poker face.
Never. Well,
He pokes you in the
just
face.
Never. No, no.
Of course
Not what
he
I meant,
does.
but that was cute. A poker
You
face
literally
is
asked-
just no, it what I'm trying to describe is when you play poker, you have to have a certain face. You can't have any tells. A tell is basically anything that would be triggered, like you get a little teeny tiny smile in the corner of your mouth because you got really good cards, or you look frustrated because you have crap cards, or your eyes are darting around because you're counting cards. That's bad. A poker face is just a straight, unreadable face. Need to work on that.
Yes, I do.
Once you get a good poker face down, ain't nothing anybody can say or do that will remotely make you go and look different.
What if I
Have
just
fun
smile the
explaining that,
entire
right?
time? Is that a good poker face?
I mean, it shows you're having a good time as long as you don't like get a bigger smile when you've got good cards. I mean, if you're smiling to show you're having a good time, that's a good poker face. I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
I'll have to work my poker face during this trip then.
Well, I'll help you out. We can play cards and out.
So I go like
That
like that.
yeah, that would be a good one.
Okay.
Rather
He
adorable.
makes a mental note. Like, okay, I'm getting this poker face thing down.
Yeah, you're there.
Do we know if we have like an ETA and when we're supposed to leave, or are we just?
I'm sure Brooke will let us know when she's ready. I do want to say something.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking by me and accepting that I have my faults.
I think at hearing this, Vigo's not going to say a word. He's just going to stand from his seat, walk over, and just give her a hug.
She'll hug him back. She's been working on things. It's a slow process.
We got your back, you got our back. That's how this works.
Yep.
And while y'all are having that kind of moment, we're going to go see what Brooke's doing.
Brooke is packed up and ready to go. She is sitting in the mess hall, eating some toast and reading a book on statistical analysis.
This woman doesn't know how to take a break, even on R&R.
At least it's not quantum physics.
Okay, 'cause I made Nick roll for his thing. I'm going to have you roll for yours, too. And, yeah, just straight intelligence.
Big boy.
Yeah, you're just absorbing this. They're going like, man, if only this was as easy. It's only like, man, I don't know why I didn't just take this in college. This is easy.
I always heard this was hard. Oh, she's had it before. That's why it's coming easy to her. It's a refresher.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, but what else are you doing in the mess hall?
Just drinking coffee, eating some toast.
Okay.
Reading a
All right. Well, while you're having your light breakfast, getting ready for the hike for camping, Keshna.
Well, I've had time to think about this.
Oh no.
No, it's a good thing, I promise. Keshna, after her latest punishment that she still has to do, recognizes she has some things to work upon. And her first stop is actually Major Bell's office. Which she does knock first. She is knocking on his door.
No answer.
Knocks again.
No answer.
We won't go down that road.
Yeah, because as you
I'll
look
find
to
the
the side,
general.
I was like, because as you look to the side of the door, you see that no one's in the office.
Oh no, she's not even gonna open the door.
No, you could literally, if you look through the window.
Oh. Okay, I'll have to find Brooke then.
All right.
She's gonna check the infirmary first, because Brooke infirmary.
Not a safe bet.
yeah.
So you get to the infirmary, and you don't see Brooke anywhere near. You do see the current rotation of doctors and nurses, as well as two people currently bedded up, like laying in a cot. Both of them bruised to hell. You can tell they probably got a little rough during sparring.
That's not her business. She's gonna look for a doctor to ask her where Brooke's at.
I mean, there's one of the main doctors on the ship is currently, tending to one of the wounded soldiers. And actually, we're going to say he's a... Yeah, he's actually a Jaffa. Which would definitely explain some of the bruises.
As soon as the doctor's free, she's gonna ask if he knows where Brooke might be at.
I says like, she's on R&R, so I mean, it's still pretty early in the day. They could be eating breakfast.
Brooke doesn't leave the infirmary.
She does when we tell her she's on R&R.
An exaggerated sigh as Keshna turns and walks off to go check Brooke's room. Then
I'm actually gonna say before you turn around, when you do your sigh, the doctor just waves you off.
I'm telling Brooke on you.
He
Muttered under her breath.
Oh, if it's under the breath, I'll time roll perception real quick. Yeah, he just shrugs.
Yeah.
Doesn't phase him. He's not scared of Brooke.
Got your baby, Stormy.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're going where? You said you're going where to look for Brooke, though?
Her quarters.
Okay. You get to the door, it's shut.
He's trying to be.
Those with people not being where they're supposed to be.
Let's go get a cookie. Come on, let's go get a cookie.
I say, are you going to knock, or are you just going to... what are you doing?
She's gonna try knocking, of course.
No answer.
Yeah. I had to play it through like Keshna would, but...
No, you're good.
Off to find Vigo at his quarters.
Damn, giving up on Brooke, okay.
No, not yet.
Alright, I mean, you make it to Vigo's quarters, you just see Vigo and Sharifa having a moment.
Quietly, she turns and starts tiptoeing away, and she's just gonna time just go visit the damn mess hall.
Give me a stealth roll. And then real quick for... Okay, 15.
15.
For Sharifa and Vigo, whose back is to the door? Alright. Because you can both roll perception. I will say Sharifa roll at disadvantage, though, because your back's to the door. Vigo don't see shit. Vigo's still too busy working on their poker face while they're having the moment.
The first roll is a 15, and second is an 8, so an 8 plus 1, 9.
Nope, neither y'all see Keshna, so yeah, you're able to sneak off no problem. I will say you do get a faint glimpse of Vigo doing his poker face.
Yeah, alright, off to the mess hall. Because, like, if Brooke's not there, she has no clue where else to find.
Yeah, I would say by the time you get to the mess hall, I mean you'll see Brooke there, and I'll let you decide how far into your meal you are there, Lisa.
Oh, I probably got one piece of toast left.
Since Keshna's in at the mess hall, she's gonna get like a water and some fruit and oatmeal. Simple breakfast.
Yeah, not a problem.
And takes it over and it's quiet, or slides into a seat across from Brooke and patiently waits.
And she'll like finish the page, turn the page, and then say, "Good morning."
Good morning. I have a favor to ask you, Brooke.
Okay.
I understand I have, we'll say, quirks, I think is the word I'm looking for, that tend to lead me into situations that I could probably learn how to best avoid. And I was hoping for some help in improving this area and understanding more of how things are done within the team versus how I would do it outside the team.
I know a really good therapist that I think it would probably benefit you to talk to.
If that's what it takes.
Really? I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm sure I want to improve to be better for our little family group. She's really taken to heart their last talk they had. So, and
I
Brooke,
will.
she knows,
Go ahead.
and she knows Brooke will genuinely help her. So,
I will set that up for you.
thank you. On a side note, I saw Sharifa and Vigo. They were having looked like a very intimate moment. We should maybe tell them they should have the door shut.
I'm like, wait, what? Words mean things.
So you're probably going to roll up a new character sheet after today, Keshna, because you might get murdered.
Well,
they were hugging each other, and Vigo was making these really weird faces.
well,
Oh my god, I'm turning red from
You're
laughter.
killing Kellen over there.
and in some cultures, hugging can be an act of friendship and not necessarily a.
But the faces. But isn't it true you make like weird faces when you're she's trying to find the word. She's trying to find the word. There's killing me.
Helen's dead.
You didn't ask for my advice on this one, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Vigo and Sharifa are adults, and maybe that I wouldn't spread that around. I wouldn't tell people about that.
But Vigo's door is wide open, sharing it with the world.
Just be supportive of our friends, maybe.
Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for this. How quiet are you being about that, Keshna?
She's still learning, so she's speaking in a normal voice thing.
Got it.
But she's not like trying to, air it out there, but she's speaking just a normal voice to Brooke.
Okay, cool.
I see a 40-20, so
ignore it. You'll be fine. It won't affect you. So we're gonna pause with y'all. We're gonna go back to Vigo and Keshna, or not Keshna, sorry, Sharifa. Sorry, I'm dead. I was not expecting you to pull that B.
Oh my god!
So what are y'all two doing? Are y'all still hugging or what?
No. I'm pretty sure they step apart, and she'll go, well, grab your bag. Mine's just inside my door. I'll go grab mine, and let's hit the mess hall for breakfast and find everybody after that so we can go grab our camping supplies and some four-wheelers.
Vigo's gonna stop as he's picking up his bag, and he's like, "Do you smell something? It smells like bad decisions and really bad traps."
No, that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Must be my imagination. He puts his backpack on.
Yeah. Alright, so y'all get your stuff. You make it to, I'll say you make it to the mess hall. By the time Keshna did the whole, but they were making faces.
No.
And I want you two to roll perception checks.
No. Sorry, I had to hold the dog. We just had a delivery, and
you're good. You're good.
You said perception?
Yep.
That's only a +1.
Vigo doesn't see shit.
You don't know what the DC is?
I guess not bad traps, but like really poorly placed traps.
What'd you get?
Like the traps are quite good.
13.
Alright, so both y'all hear Keshna say, but they were making faces. Like, that's the only context you get.
No, she said Vigo's making faces.
Or Vigo's making faces, my bad. Or Vigo, my bad. It's like, but Vigo's making faces, so you have no context of what being said. All you know that she's talking about you. Well, Vigo knows Keshna's talking about him. Sharif was just going like, what the hell is she talking about?
And I'm like stuck with this triangle of toast halfway to my mouth, like in like stunned silence.
And actually, and Brooke, give me a perception check too, real quick. Oh yeah, you immediately, and this is where your stunned silence comes from, because you see Sharifa and Vigo walk in right when Keshna says that.
The entire walk up here, Vigo's been practicing the poker face. So as he walked in,
oh yeah, so now you get to see the poker face as well. Now, whether that's the face that Keshna is talking about, you don't know.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Fine.
it's okay, I guess. Yeah.
You have an eventful morning?
What's going on? Just by the chair
I'm
she
not
runs on
sure.
suddenly.
I'm really not sure.
So
He's
what?
learning how
So
to do a poker face.
Kashna just quiet is trying to like subtly get the two of them to sit down before she asks her question. Because she's got questions here.
She'll
Are you
sit
straight up
down and
asking
go,
us to sit down, or
okay.
No, she's waiting for the two of you to sit down.
She'll sit and
Like
go,
there's a clear expression. She's clearly like waiting for the two of you to sit down.
yeah, he's gonna slowly sit, like really confused, but still try to maintain the poker.
so, yeah, he's making funny faces because he's trying to learn how to do a poker face.
So she looks and she's like, so the two of you aren't trying to.
Are trying to what? Like he's not trying to be like he's not getting it and making you try to say it. He's
She's
completely
trying to think
like,
of the word. She's like going like this with her fingers towards.
All right. I'm gonna need more coffee for this. So she's gonna go get more coffee.
You might need something stronger.
Okay, first off, if anything like that ever happened, I would not be telling you first.
I only am asking because I came by.
I'm not done. Second off, she's talking about us having adult time.
his eyes just wide. No, oh no.
I told him I was very appreciative, like I was going to tell the two of you that you two stuck by me this long, and that I started working with my therapist on my anger issues, and with a Marine friend of mine on more tactical awareness. He decided to give me a hug because it was his way of saying, I'll always be there for you.
See, this is why I came asking Brooke because he was making these weird faces,
Yeah, he's learning how to do
and
a poker face.
and and I was told people make weird faces when they're getting close, and and it confused me because the door was wide open for the world to see, so I didn't know if like this was some weird Earth
No,
thing or.
nothing like that is nothing like
So I
that
came
is
to Brooke.
happening.
So okay, so let's just forget we. That's clear now. Brooke's gonna get me a therapist to help me with some issues.
Good, good.
I
That's
try
really
because
good.
I because after our last talk, where we sat down and cleared the air, I realized there's some things that would help me learn how to navigate certain quirks to be better for the family group. So she said she's going to get me a therapist. And very quietly, she leans over to Sharif and goes, "What's a therapist?"
You know when she said I needed to talk to somebody about my issues,
Mm-hmm.
being angry all the time and wanting to kill every Jaffa I came across and had, tied to the Gould.
Oh,
Therapist is somebody you talk to about your problems or your issues, and
I
Mine's
suddenly
really
don't like. I suddenly don't like this idea anymore.
Yeah, well, you need it.
That means I have to like deal with emotions.
You also need somebody to talk to about decorum. And, not waiting till you're in an area like this to have conversations like the one we just had.
Oh. Speaking of, what is Vigo doing during all this?
This is the quietest you've ever seen him, and his face is the reddest you've ever seen it. Just kind of staring off into the middle distance.
Um,
Kesha's going to quietly start eating her oatmeal and having her water.
Sharif is going to stand up and go, Leo, let's go get breakfast.
Silently nods and stands.
As they are walking that way, she'll wait till there's like, they're far enough away from everybody where they can talk real low and not have somebody here. And she'll go, I'm sorry.
It was a misunderstanding. You have nothing to be sorry about.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Well, it's my fault
Confused.
for leaving the door open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose. I forgive you for that. I usually keep the door closed, mostly because I have a lot of books and I don't like the papers flying everywhere.
Yeah, it's my fault that very embarrassing moment happened.
No, it was just a
Like to talk about what Keshna was talking about, let me know.
oh, okay. He just kind of like really awkwardly finger guns. He's like, right back at you.
That sounds good for breakfast. Don't want to go heavy because we're getting ready to do a long hike unless we actually get four wheelers.
Eager to move forward, he completely like Denver omelet, please. I'll take a Denver omelet.
Omelet sounds good.
He's just gonna get it loaded up, 3 eggs, loaded up with all the topping.
With some of those little round potato thingies on the side.
The fried round potato thingies.
Yeah.
Oh, those are really good. I once actually had a breakfast with nothing but that, and it did make me sick for my entire shift. But oh man, did it taste good when I was eating it.
I don't know what they're called, but they're really good.
He's gonna like not frantically, but like really energetically kind of wave down the closest KP person and ask him what the circle fried round potato thingies are called.
They're just going to look at you. There's this very, probably at this point, disgruntled because probably been like majority of their shift, or towards the end of their shift. And they're just exhausted, going like, hash browns, and just walks away.
Yes, can we get some of those? Please?
Oh, he was already gone by the time you said that.
Hash brown. Oh, okay. Isn't it? I guess no hash browns today.
Yep.
Vigo's gonna sit down with his massive, like, burrito-sized, 3-egg Denver omelet.
Meanwhile, Brooke, out of nowhere, just says, Statistical results with a casual interpretation have a stronger effect on our thinking than non-casual information. But even compelling casual statistics will not change long-held beliefs or beliefs rooted in personal experience.
So, everyone at the table will make an intelligence or wisdom check. Or actually, no, not check, save. We'll make it a saving throw.
Intelligence save?
Or wisdom. I'll let you choose.
Well, it doesn't matter here. That's a one either way.
Ooh, nat 20.
On
Yep.
the dice, 30-20.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
So, the irony of this. So, Keshna and Sharifa, you probably don't have any clue what the hell Brooke is talking about. Beer's like, oh, I guess they're talking about what's in the book there. Vigo, you're just like, what? Yeah, just the pure
I'm that
fucking
freshman
irony.
student 30 minutes into missing class, just sitting there like, what?
Pretty much, and again, the pure fucking irony.
What, the Vigo, the scientist of your group, rolled a 4 on his intelligence?
Keshna the scout rolled a nat 20 for wisdom save.
Oh. So what are y'all doing?
Oh, look, Brooke and go, okay, what was that all about?
I just found it interesting.
Keshna's just gonna keep eating her oatmeal and fruit.
Vigo's just horsing down this omelet.
Who's ready to go camping?
I am. We just got to pick up our camping supplies, and are we walking this, or did we get some four-wheelers?
No, we're walking.
Oh, so it's like a mission.
Minus the fact that we have to carry everything because we're not getting a mount to take with us.
Wait, we're not getting him out?
We're going to be here on the planet.
You are the mount.
He just looks down at his empty plate. He's like, oh no.
And Kesha looks at him, looks at her semi-light breakfast.
We're each carrying our supplies.
And whatever extra you're bringing.
Apparently, we're going to be doing what my Marine friend calls a ruck march.
Okay. How long is this ruck march?
Not bad, about 5 miles.
Oh, I thought it was going to actually be a march.
No.
No. The way he described a ruck march is just a long walk or jog or run.
But 5 miles isn't that long.
No, it's not, but
We do that on a regular training
yeah,
run.
it'll be easy. Just going to be carrying
That's
extra
why
supplies instead of having a mount to, carry everything.
I thought we were going to have to go like 15, 20 miles.
Fun. Camping is fun. It's not a mission. It's not work. It's fun.
Hmm?
Yeah, I used to go on with the hunting trips with my dad back on Cimmeria. We would build little like sticks and leaves and stuff for a roof, and we'd spend the night under the stars.
Exactly.
So, as you guys are discussing the trip, someone's going to walk up and they're going to hand you a piece of paper, Brooke, and essentially saying like, "Hey, just got word because General knows you guys were going to go on a camping party R&R. The site you all chose has apparently been flooded out. Here's your new site. It's now 12-mile march up the face of one of the mountains, like into the actual mountain range. Still a nice forested area. You're not going to be like sleeping on a cliff edge, but it is definitely further than you wanted to go.
It's all right.
Keshna's day is going to be made.
Yeah,
She gets her march.
Well, the paper just had essentially where the site is. The person who brought the paper gave the message out loud, so all y'all heard it's a 12-mile march, and that's 12 miles one way.
Big old smile, and then she looks at Vigo and goes, and at his empty plate in the back of Vigo. And we have a doggy bag to go.
The runner just walks away.
Looks at
Vigo's making a mental note to pack extra
your
gloves.
bags. I'm gonna pick up some supplies here in the kitchen.
Oh, what do you need? I can help you get them. I know this kitchen very well.
Well, I need marshmallows and chocolate and graham crackers.
Keshna hops up and walks over, and is anyone she know on duty? No. Well, hopefully they'll be nice to her as she.
well, I requisitioned some crossbows so we could hunt. Figured we're
No.
already planning on a hunt. So,
No, not that. Well, you can hunt. That's not the kind of hunt. There's a
I
special.
mean,
hunt
otherwise,
for
what are we
that.
going to eat?
That's what I
I mean,
said.
about-
It's okay.
Crossbows and fishing poles. I think that covers our food.
I did forget to ask how lean is the meat on a snipe? Is it like really fatty meat? Is it really lean meat? That just to help me so I can know how to cook.
It's kind of gamey, but if you season it right, yeah, it's lean.
Okay, so I'll need to bring some oil then, probably for moisture. Okay.
But you don't hunt snipes with a crossbow.
I got knives.
Nah, I'll explain it all when we get out there.
Rope,
Okay.
like we did with the chicken, right?
I'll explain it when we get out there.
Okay. He's gonna lean back to Keshna and be like, "She's being awfully cagey about this whole snipe hunt business."
Oh, Keshna's in the kitchen. She's
Sure,
getting the
she's not
good.
there. It's like, oh, okay. Said to nobody.
But I'm gonna say, let's not talk too much about this snipe hunt because they're really not supposed to be on this planet. But some of the Marines may have smuggled them in.
It's an invasive species.
Secretly.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be quiet about it.
Yeah,
I don't want to get any of my friends in trouble anyway.
yeah. All right, I'll meet you at the main gate in 30 minutes.
Set my
Hey, Kel, how much of stuff is Keshna going to be able to bring from the kitchen?
Well, because you guys are camping for a few days, you guys already got. When you grab, like, as you guys meet up to get your supplies, you'll have all your rations there for that.
Because I think Keshna is going to want to go overboard not knowing how much they need.
Yeah. High or low?
But I understand. Hi.
I'll let you decide whether you go overboard or not on the s'more materials. Just the s'more materials, though.
And she's going to pick up a little snack, a couple light snacks for the march, for the group. AKA fruit.
I'm so curious to know what Keshna's idea of a light snack is.
Fruit.
Fruit.
Oh, Sharifa likes apples. She's kind of rather addicted to them.
That's apples, oranges, bananas. That's pretty much what she's grabbing for their light.
And I will say, the 30 minutes passes pretty quickly. Sharifa's got, or not Sharifa, sorry, Keshna got all the supplies for the s'mores. How much, I'll let them decide, tell that when it's time. And you guys go to get your supplies. And all of y'all are just given these large-ass backpacks. Like, bigger than what you normally carry. Because it's got your tent, it's got your bedroll, it's got your rations, literally all your camping gear in the bag.
Plus the extra stuff we put in there.
I was like, which extra stuff?
The s'mores and the snacks.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah.
In Keshna's case.
Yeah.
Crossbow bolts, collapsible fishing pole.
Yeah, because let me put it this way: the backpack would probably be half of Keshna's height, sitting on the floor, just to kind of give Vigo the bit there.
You sure we can't have a Malp? We could definitely use one.
Yeah.
We don't need one.
And I will say, you guys do get some fishing poles and fishing gear as well.
Any grenades?
No weapons.
I'm joking.
No, I'm saying you guys are given no weapons.
I was joking.
Well, she's gonna take her compa thingies.
I mean, that's fine too, but I'm saying that you're not going to be given like your shotguns or your P90s or your pistols or your Zat guns.
What about the crossbow with the bolts, the little crossbows for like hunting rabbits and stuff? Okay,
Nope.
They're gonna have to do that by hand.
Well, again, they're not expecting you to do any hunting because they've given you rations. They're just doing the fishing because fishing is a calming bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give the person at the gate, I'm going to show him on a map where we're going.
Yep.
And when we expect to be back. And what the latest time we would be back, even if we were delayed, so that if we're past that time, somebody can come looking for it.
Yeah, they can send a recovery team for your bodies.
Do we have a radio or anything to contact the base?
Yeah, you'll have one radio.
Okay.
And Keshna also gives 2 apples to Sharifa because
yeah,
she knows how to make Sharifa happy.
And I'll say the guard too, especially because you mentioned like, hey, here's a time when we'll be back at the latest. He kind of sees Vigo's a little nervous because of all the stuff he's carrying. He's like, oh yeah, don't worry, we know how to send recovery teams for bodies.
Come on, Vigo, they won't need it. You'll be fine.
He's a jokester. He's got jokes.
Oh, he turns and looks at you and goes like, I live in the Appalachian Mountains. You can ask Brooke here. That ain't a joke. As he gives a sly smile.
You live in Apple Mountains? Mountains of apples?
Appalachia.
Okay. Oh, okay. Earth. It's an Earth thing.
Yeah, it's a Terra thing.
Earth.
Yep. Yeah, so
Let's go.
alright. So you guys start your 12-mile hike. And that's where we're going to pause for our break real quick. Hey, I said it was break. I didn't say we were ending. Don't give me that, Nick. Unless you want me to end it right now for the night.
I was worried for a second. I was like, what?
No.
Not ending. Not yet.
No, it's all the time. No, this is bathroom break, snacks, all that good stuff. So we'll be back in about 10, well, actually, I'll say 15 minutes to be fair. We'll see you guys in a bit. And welcome back, everyone. We got our food, we got our snacks. Oh, excuse me, we got drinks, we went to the bathroom. Not necessarily in that order, but we definitely needed it.
Especially you.
Yeah, especially after the laughing fit we had. Alright. But Phoenix 5 is officially on their camping trip as they start the 12-mile hike. So what are y'all doing?
Hiking.
Sharifa's got her 2 apples for the moment.
Yep. Those are in a pouch or in her pocket. She's wearing her trench coat, which, looks cool.
Wait, what is Brooke's favorite fruit? And Vigo's?
Brooke's got protein bars.
Oh, because
Mandarin oranges.
well, Vigo got a bag of them from Keshna.
Yeah, he's looking at them just like and looks up at Keshna, feels his sort of like distended stomach. He's like, "Thank you so much."
They're for later, Vigo. You don't have to eat them right now.
Snacks.
Well, I
Marching
do
snacks.
appreciate it.
Yeah, the early steps of y'all's hike is, pretty easy terrain. It's what you would typically find when walking through, like, for example, a pine forest, stuff like that. It's when you get to the 4th mile that you start getting a little bit more, I don't want to say tricky terrain, but it's still going to slow down your pace just a hair.
Maybe for Vigo. Keshna's in her element right now.
Vigo's trying to concentrate on anything but his stomach. It's like counting his steps, looking at the scenery, anything.
You know what? Go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
Oh,
Wrong one.
oh, you had to say something.
I was going to happen eventually. I didn't forget. It was a good thing it wasn't at disadvantage.
Yeah, that would have been a nat 1. I had a 15.
Yep, you're good.
I think you should have gone with the 1.
Like, you still feel, like, you're feeling a little queasy. Like, you got that little bit of nausea going in the back of your throat. That's about it.
He's like, okay, ooh, I got this. He's just talking to himself as he's taking a step. I got this. I can do this. Okay.
After about another mile or two, hydrate. Thanks, Lisa.
Yep. For players and characters.
Yep. As at this point in the hike, you guys are starting to go up a slight incline.
Just adjust her backpack and keep going.
Yep.
I'm gonna find a suitable walking stick for Vigo.
Okay, yeah. I've got. We're gonna make Keshna go a little further ahead up there, and keep an eye out for anything that's we're gonna have to dodge. Terrain wise, anyway.
For the most part, you guys are good terrain-wise when it comes to, like, not having to avoid anything.
Okay. Well, still, it's just kind of she's worried about her.
As for Brooke looking for a walking stick, go ahead and give me a survival check. Man, you are
21.
you're just
I
on
know.
a roll today. No pun intended.
Oh, I'm full pun intended when I'm saying it. You are on a roll.
Let's hope Willow gets the same luck on Monday. But yeah, no, you.
And I will give it to Vigo.
Yep. Yeah, you're able to find one, no problem. Now, at this point, you guys have been hiking for a good distance. I want all of you to give me Constitution saves. Okay.
I got a 21. 15 on the die plus 6.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are a little tired, but not that that's going to really impede you.
Okay.
All right, what are you guys doing?
He's enjoying his new stick. He's occasionally you see him pick it up and kind of swing it around like a sword, kind of Darth Maul it left and right, and just keep walking with it.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, Lord.
Don't worry, you guys will love this.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh!
So as you're
Disadvantage,
swinging
right?
not that it matters. So as you're swinging the stick around as a sword, sometimes and like trolling around, there's one point where you swing it and you weren't paying attention, and you end up slapping the side of a tree. You don't break the stick. Your stick is fine, but you just get that reverberation all the way up your arm.
Yeah, he's like the Looney Tunes thing where it just
Yeah, you smacked it that hard.
Keshna's using her knife to peel an apple as she's walking.
And I'll say you probably put a dent in your stick
An
about
orange.
that thick.
yeah, you guys just hear really loud. And he goes desperately trying to maintain his cool.
Poker face.
Yeah. Here's a chance to practice your poker face.
Don't let
Everything's
Keshna
fine.
see it. You making a face. How many years old, right over there?
All right, what about the rest? I'd say, what about the rest of y'all? What are you doing?
I'm gonna hear the. Can I hear when he thwacked the tree like that? I'm gonna kind of look back and go, "You okay?"
No words, just a shaky thumbs up.
She has no words at this point, just none.
Once we get to like the 8-mile mark, I'm like,
Sorry, repeat that. You broke up a little bit.
I said once we get the 8-mile mark, I'll make sure we take a break.
I mean, you guys are pretty much at the 8-mile mark now.
Tell everybody to have a sit and a rest and hydrate.
Yep.
I figured Doc would do that.
Yeah.
Take the pack off. Yeah. Stretch.
Down.
Keshna's just looking at everyone like, why are you guys so tired?
Not tired. We're just stretching. Gotta set things down for a moment and, work the body.
Casually walks over and pats Vigo on the stomach. Still feeling queasy there?
You pat him on the stomach, he just immediately drops his pack, opens it up, grabs a roll of toilet paper, just walks into the woods.
Well, actually, because he hit you on the stomach, give me a Constitution save.
No, patted him on the stomach.
That don't matter with
Damn
he ate.
Matter what the hell he is. Yeah.
Yeah, so you when you get the pound of the stomach, you go, and that's when you grab the TP and go.
5 minutes, I'll be right back.
You probably saw your life flash before your eyes. You realized Vigo almost barfed on you.
Don't forget to dig a hole.
Yeah, I walk past Sharifa and Brooks. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Was that around in 2007?
Oh, probably not. That's Vigo came up with it first.
Diggy hole.
So while Vigo's about to commit a potential war crime in the forest, What are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm gonna go.
I'm just
Rufus gonna go sit by Brooke and go. I need to ask you something.
okay.
So, just look around, see where Keshna is.
Keshna's hiding off to the side, being inconspicuous near Vigo's pack.
So I don't know how to say this. You know what? Never mind. Just forget it.
No, what? What? You can say anything.
I was both mad and embarrassed about what Keshna said. But I'm not mad for the reasons you think I'm mad about. I feel rather close to Vigo.
Out you go! Wow, wow.
I will throw something at you.
Okay.
How
Are you afraid that it's going to make your friendship weird? Uncomfortable?
and I don't
Or
think
are
I can
you
handle
wanting more than a friendship?
that. But I'm also worried that he doesn't see me that way.
You are technically his commanding officer.
So that's a huge no.
That is.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know how else to say it. That will get you in all kinds of
No, I understand.
not only trouble as far as chain of command, but trouble emotionally trying to shuffle that. And you know what?
Cavalry rules are just so different.
Right now, work on you. Value the friendship. If it's meant to be more than that, it will happen. But nothing like that ever happens because you try and make it happen.
Right. No, just forget it all. I'm fine.
You know what? It's okay to not be fine.
I've learned over the years that sometimes it's best to keep some things to yourself. My father, he didn't expect much of me. He expected more out of my brother. Vigo wants to find his dad. I want to find my brother. It's all too much. It's all too big. We could
I get that.
step through every top of eye that we could go through out there and maybe never find what we're looking for. Which sucks.
And maybe he will.
What? Step through every one of them out there? And eventually find what we're looking for?
Yeah. You're not going to find him by not trying. Somebody's out here that knows something. And we may run across them.
Maybe. Hopefully. I hope he's not dying out in that forest.
You know what? Vigo, give me
Do
another...
not go check on him, okay?
I'm just hoping, you know.
So, Vigo, go ahead and give me another Constitution save.
14.
All right. I don't know why I rolled that because I should have asked on that part. 14. Okay. Yeah, no, he's alive. Real quick. Eeny, meeny, miny, B, high or low?
Low.
You're lucky. You guys are upwind.
You're welcome, everyone.
You are upwind at the moment. But Vigo, after I'd probably say like 10 minutes, you finally come back out with just this like look of relief on your face.
You got like a flop sweat going on, like color drain from my face. Like, I found a really nice escarpment. I didn't have to dig a hole, so
Sit down for a few minutes and drink some water.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's lack of color in your face. Your face is just really red, probably.
Wait, Halrek, is he still thinking of that conversation?
Probably not.
yeah, he's like, yeah, I found a nice escarpment about 15 yards off there. It's like a 20, 30 foot drop, so I didn't have to dig a hole.
By the look on your face, I feel bad for anything at the bottom of that drop.
Oh, I gotta roll this. Out of curiosity, Sharifus, you made that comment. High or low?
Hi.
Okay, cool. I'll have to remember that for the future. But yeah, you guys have, you've rested for a bit, you've relieved yourselves. You guys are getting back on the hike? Because right now it's about midday at the moment. And don't worry, you got plenty of tree cover to keep you out of the sun so you don't get, overheated. But it is about midday at this point.
All right. A few more miles and then we got time to set up camp and have a meal and...
Alright, and then Vigo, give me a perception check. God.
It's not your night, man.
So you go to put your bag on, and you're like, nah, I don't know, something, and you just buckle, you get it all going, and you start walking.
Oh no.
I feel great. I don't know about you guys, but I feel great.
Yeah, so you guys are walking. What are you doing? You hear the birds are chirping?
Question for you, Hill.
Yes.
Did we at least get like the multi-purpose e-tool or hatchets to break down stuff to build campfires with? Would that be part of our packs?
No. Most time it'd probably be like the same kind of like knife you'd use when you're on missions.
So we have nothing to chop wood with.
You got your knives.
Chestnut has a machete.
You do not have a machete.
I'm joking, but that would be awesome.
I was just thinking that, yeah, wouldn't multi-purpose, like the e-tool be in there, the little shovel with the little edge for chopping vegetation and stuff. Yeah. So make sure those are in our packs for the future.
Well, yeah, because you're not digging. You're not digging like entrenchments or anything. This is just a basic camping trip.
Still think they would send us with something that.
Well, we do have to start a fire.
Well, again, like I said, your combat knives are also survival knives. They can be used to cut branches. It'll take a few more swings, but you can still do it.
How are we gonna dig a latrine hole?
Nah, we're not worried about that. I'll just make you dig it with your hands.
Good thing Vigo's with us.
Alright, and also, because you guys have
I'm
been
thinking
hiking...
about.
Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking about ghost stories I'm going to tell tonight.
Alright. So, you guys have been hiking for a bit. You've gone like at least another mile since you rested. Vigo, give me another perception check. Alright.
20.
So you finally start noticing it. You're getting really tired all of a sudden. You shift the back and you're like, wait a second. And you realize your bag weighs about 8 pounds heavier. And when you went to adjust it, you hear like the clinking of like objects together. Not metal on metal. Almost like rocks are beating each other.
He's gonna stop for a second, kind of go off to the side of the road, take his bag off, and open it up.
Alright, when you open it up and you you start from the bottom up, you realize there's about 8 pounds worth of rocks that have been put in your bag.
He doesn't even look up from his bag. He's like, God damn it, Kesh.
Yep, and once you take the stuff out and you get your bag together, you realize they kept on walking because you didn't even say, hey, hold up a minute. So now you gotta do a little jog to catch up.
Hear the footsteps and then the walking stick as he's kind of up there.
Yep. But I'll say after a bit more, you guys finally make it to your campsite. You know, nice little clearing, plenty of trees. There's a river that kind of flows near it. Not too close that would cause any issues, but enough for if you guys do want to get not use your water ration, but want to use that, you could. And it's a big enough creek. And it's a big enough creek for fishing too.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's get these tents up.
All right, I want all of you to give me survival checks for that. And also, just in case... Okay, no, you're good, Nick. I was going to say, don't forget your Eureka points.
Dirty 20 for me.
Dirty 20, dirty 20. Ah, the streak is broken. Alright, what'd you get, Sharifa?
A 9. Brooke
So-
and Sharif are struggling.
Yeah, so...
Vigo's gonna see them
Keshna
having
and
trouble.
Vigo...
Go over and try and help out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys...
just gonna go over and help Brooke out.
Yeah, when you all put the two who got the dirty 20s, when you put your tents up, it's almost comedically like all y'all did was just... And it was together. You were like, okay, cool. It's like insert rod A, it's a hole B. And I would probably say you guys were doing your little thing next to each other, so every time one of you said something like that, it's like insert rod A, it's a hole B, one of you's like, shut it. Do this, shut it. This, shut it. I swear to God. And then you would go help whoever you said you wanted to help once you were done. Yeah, but you guys all your tents set up. They're all single-person tents. Ooh.
You nail it all. Shut up. And you hammer it, shut up. It might not go in all the way the first time. Shut up.
That's pretty much what's going on with those two. And honestly, I would say Vigo's the one saying shut up.
Yes.
Yeah, but all y'all get your tents up. Like I said, they're all single person tents. And Keshna, you do notice that 2 people cannot fit in one tent.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
And you guys still got a little bit of light left. So what are you guys doing?
Gonna go collect stuff for a fire and break down some twigs with my knife to do a little, like TP thing in the center with some dried leaves and grass to get the fire going, and then once it's going real good, put some bigger stuff.
Hey, Keshna.
Yes.
Since you're I think you'd be pretty proficient at finding rocks. Why don't you find us some rocks to go around the fire?
Well, I was gonna say none of y'all saw Vigo stop for that, so unless Vigo told y'all.
Well,
because Vigo hasn't fessed up yet. Remember, like I said, y'all kept walking. He didn't say hold up. None of y'all know about the rocks yet.
Keshna will go look for stuff to make makeshift shovel, so to help dig a fire pit and whatnot. Since they realized they weren't given a good digging tool.
I would say there's not really much around. Because almost everything around doesn't have like a surface that would be good for shoveling dirt.
Off to go fishing, then.
Vigo's gonna help with the
Yeah,
fire.
you can do that. What? Yeah.
Hey! No explosives.
We weren't given any.
Good.
As the fires. Go ahead.
And see, we have a fishing pole, and Vigo's not in charge of finding me one.
I mean, I can't argue with that one. I can't.
Well, we will get a fire going. Don't worry. Just have fun.
I'll go see if I can get some dinner.
I think we should prepare some rations just in case.
Yep.
Wait, were we given any bait?
No.
No, it was part of... Now, I'll say no bait, but you do have lures.
Okay.
Yeah. Lures will work too.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so while Sharifa was dealing with the fire and whatnot, she would ask Vigo to go find some bigger, like, fallen logs and stuff.
Yeah, like actual
He's gonna give
branches
her-
and stuff.
Salute and walk off into the woods with a flashlight.
I mean, if Vigo was nice, he would have kept those rocks with him for the fire pit.
I mean, if there's still
Oh,
there in
yeah,
his
darn.
bag, I mean,
No, he took them out
Too bad
again.
just-
Only ones who know about are Vigo and Kesha at this point. Alright, but Vigo, give me a survival check.
Oh my god.
So, you definitely find some wood, but you weren't paying attention to how close to the creek it was, and it is all soaking wet.
Oh, okay. I think I have enough instinct to know that probably wouldn't be good for fire.
no. That's not.
Normally, yes, but you're exhausted due to the fact you carried extra weight for a good 2 miles.
It's just gonna log the soggy logs back.
Yeah, you're
Up
like,
to
at the very least, you'll be like, this will dry off for later.
Yeah, just put it, like, around and close, it'll dry, yeah.
Alright, what else y'all doing?
Well, once the tents are all finally set up,
Mm-hmm.
throw my stuff in there and then go sit by the fire and got me a good size stick that I already found that I can just poke at it and move stuff around. So,
Keshna's
what are we
fishing.
doing this snipe
I'm
hunt?
cooking some rations just in case.
All right.
Come on, have some faith in your team,
Well, I was gonna say,
and
go ahead.
especially your scout.
Give me your. Well, I was say, give me your survival roll. And what were we saying, Sharifa?
Is that
She
with
looked
advantage?
No. She looked over at Brooke and said, when are we going to do this snipe hunt, and what should we be prepared for?
Oh, we'll do that tomorrow night. Tonight, we tell ghost stories.
What are those?
Surely you have scary stories you tell children
Yeah.
that aren't based on real life. Because I know they've had plenty of that.
Maybe. I mean, I could try to think of a few.
There you go. And then we'll probably have an early night because we had a long hike.
Not too tired.
Ego is
Guys
sitting
might
there
be.
like, I'm surprisingly hungry. And he starts rooting through his pack and pulls out some rations.
I'm gonna say, with that 13, you catch like 2 okay-sized fish. Keshna.
I'm just gonna clean them and gut them and clean them right at the river or creek.
Rinse them out.
Yep. And then takes them back to camp. Very proud of herself. Her first fish caught on her first camping trip. without the use of explosives.
And we will add those. We will add those to the other, vegetables, the side dishes that I had gotten ready.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are able to, you got your dinner going, all that. So let's go ahead and get some scary stories. Does any character want to volunteer first, or am I rolling a dice?
I mean, Brooke will start. She'll tell them,
Huh?
the classic Hookman story.
The hash slinging slasher. All right, go ahead and just do like a Spark Notes version. Like, obviously, you would tell the full story in character, but just do Spark Notes just for this.
Yeah, about the two young kids that were in love, and they snuck off one night out into the woods.
It's
Just
to
be alone. But then they heard a noise. And he wanted to go check it out, and she didn't want him to. And the whole thing ending up with, the next morning finding him, the guy hanging from the tree. Vigo.
So how's everyone reacting as Brooke tells the story?
Kesha's just looking at Vigo and Sharifa.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, okay.
That was a fictional story, yes. it's
Maybe. I don't know. It's been around a long time.
You know what? Just because you're showing that kind of reaction, Nick, give me a wisdom save. Okay, like you're definitely like getting goosebumps, but you're especially after Brooke says that part, you're like, okay, it's just a story. It's just a story. It's just a story. I'm fine.
You watch a really scary movie as a kid, and you have to kind of keep reminding yourself that it's a movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's all
Pretty
good.
much. All right. Any character want to go next, or am I rolling the dice? Vigo?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think Vigo's going to tell a story that he was told by his... Oh, what's his aunt's name? Siggy?
I think it was. Hold on, let me get my sticky notes. Hold on. It's been a while since we've talked to her.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's Siggy.
Hold on, there we go. Oh my god, open note. Yes.
That this a story about a group of Sumerian kids who go wandering into a mausoleum, and slowly, one by one, they get picked off by Draugr. It's sort of like a horror movie in that way, where it's like, and then they hear a scream, and they turn around, and their third friend is missing, and they start panicking. And finally the person gets to the end and goes to make it outside, and the Draugr pulls them back in. No one's heard from them ever again.
Man, this is a tough crowd. You know.
Yeah, but say, how are y'all characters reacting?
Kesha's still trying to figure out the point of this.
I mean, fair. Most people don't care. Okay, what about Sharifa?
I needed you to look at.
I know, I saw you right, but how Sharifa reacted to that story, though?
Oh, she's intrigued.
Oh,
She's
you never
never
go
intrigued.
into a graveyard at night. That's when the spirits walk. And where I come from, if you hear a woman crying coming from the forest or the mountain, you don't go out there.
That kind of reminds me of a story my mom told me and my brother when we were kids. Well, when we were kids, parents used to tell us that if we wandered the sands alone, that the mistresses of fallen leaders would drag us down in the sands. And we would become food for the jinn.
Posture check from B.
So, the story goes, two children decided to venture off on their own while their parents were working and disobeyed going into one of the large temples of the gods. And there, in a room, they found a sarcophagus. And inside was a very powerful mistress of one of our old ancient leaders, one that was favored by Ra. And the sarcophagus said, "Do not open, for a curse will be unleashed." Curious these two children were, they decided to open. And they unleashed the mistress who had been punished and buried alive for trying to curse the gods herself, to make her leader be more of a god. So in the midst of doing this, she decided that to get some of her power back, she took the children deep into the desert and told them they were going to a special place for bringing her back to life. And when they got there, she pushed them into a pit full of jinn, and they were eaten alive. And to this day, if you go out, well, if Abydos was still there, if you went out to where the children were pushed into the pit, you would still hear their screams and the jinn crunching on their bone.
Alright, so how's everyone reacting to that story?
That was good. That was very good.
Ego's doing the poker face. Just does not show how scared he is. It's a good story.
Give me a wisdom saving throw again, Nick.
I was waiting for us to roll.
Now I'm doing it based on how you guys are reacting. And Vigo's good. They're doing like, yeah, I'm not scared. It's just a story. They're calming themselves down. Got a little bit of sweat still coming down though. Alright.
Keshna has a book out right now. It's How to Tell a Scary Story.
It's funny. Every once in a while, I see a random person walking behind Nick, and then they go like this. And we're telling ghost stories, and it kind of just looks vaguely like human shape.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'm trying not to laugh this entire time. I'm just like
Okay, I'm not going with that. No.
walking back there, but they're
Yeah.
Good special effects, Nick.
right there.
Yep. I was saying, so does Keshna have a ghost story or nah?
No, she's still trying
Okay.
to read her.
Nah, that's fine. So you guys just chilling around the campfire, you've eaten your food. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say, I remembered when I was finishing up with my poker game, someone asked me to talk to Brooke about the Wendigo, like the Earth story about the Wendigo.
And right when you say the name, especially the second time, this strange wind blows through. Kind of like, do you remember when in The Mummy when they said like, "Oh, this place is cursed"? They throw us on the fire and just the wind goes. That.
What?
Which has happened.
Oh, Wendigo.
A Wendigo.
What
Is that
is
something you do in the bathroom?
A Wendigo is way back in the day. There were people who lived what we call off the grid. They preferred to live off the land by themselves up in the mountains. Didn't want to be around other people. But sometimes when you're alone too much, you go crazy. And a Wendigo is what's left hang on, let me look. I want to be accurate about it because I'm like,
Yeah, well, there's multiple different stories of how a Wendigo is formed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Main one is pretty much when you resort to cannibalism.
yeah, I was getting there, but I wanted to.
Sasquatch.
And the fact that y'all said the name like 5 times now. It's a good thing y'all ain't on Earth.
No joke.
It's a malevolent spirit, possesses human beings, said to cause its victims a feeling of insatiable hunger and a desire to eat other humans. And you know it's coming when there's a foul stench or a sudden chill in the air.
That's just someone that didn't dig a deep enough in the bathroom pit.
Sounds interesting, actually.
It was this emaciated figure, like its decimated skin just over the bones. This ash gray complexion. It looked like a gaunt skeleton.
Like a
An
walking...
odor of decay and decomposition. Whenever a Wendigo ate another person, it would grow in proportion to the meal it had eaten, so it could never be full. And they're constantly searching for new victims.
And right when they say search for new victims, you just hear a twig snap in the background. How does everyone react when the twig snaps?
Yeah, sure just went...
Mm.
What the hell?
Vigo get
All right, I'm going to turn in now. Y'all have a good night's rest, and if you hear a woman crying out there, don't go investigate.
Good night.
if you hear a man crying from the vicinity of my tent,
What
no, you
is
didn't.
it, Gigi?
Alright, so all y'all head to bed?
Yep.
Alright, so all of y'all get into your tents, and you go to wind down, you climb into your sleeping bag. Keshna, as you go to lay in your bag, at a few different points along your spine, you feel something like sharp and jagged getting you. And you sit up, you pull out your sleeping bag, and you see there was rocks placed underneath it.
There you go.
Come here.
Be...
Come here.
Yep.
Here's
And,
my baby.
oh, GG.
For a second.
Yep. I'll say. And that is a great place to stop tonight.
Aww.
Hey, y'all went to
Sniper.
bed. That was a great way to end it there, so at least I didn't leave you on the
Yep.
middle of a cliffhanger. Unless you'd rather have that, since there was that twig snapping.
Nope, we're good.
Normal night sounds. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, yeah.
Could have brought my own Mossberg.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go around
You'll
and
be
say...
sleeping with that walking stick tonight.
Turning into a shillelagh.
Oh, fun.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you played, and... if you have a worry about camping, what is it now? And then, for those who don't have a worry, what's an activity you're looking forward to for camping? So we're going to go in opposite order. Sharifa.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa. You can find me on Discord, Twitch, and for those of you brave enough, I'm also on BattleNet. I play a lot of WoW. I was going to say TikTok, but let's see. What is she looking forward to camping?
Yeah, what you're looking forward to, or what's something you're worrying about after the ghost stories? Either one.
Worrying about is that we're being tracked by something now. Thanks, Brooke.
I mean, technically, you should thank Vigo for asking.
Yeah. Thanks, Vigo. And what she's looking forward to is hunting things, because she likes to get out and have some
Yeah.
fun like that, and go, of course, going fishing and just talking with everybody. And
Yeah. Okay. Well, B, you up.
I am B. I play Keshna. What was the question again? Sorry.
So it's either if your character has something to worry about now for camping, what is the worry? If they don't have any worries, what are they looking forward to? And then you still have to answer what Keshna's New Year's resolution is from the earlier.
So she's looking forward to just experiencing camping in general, just to see what it's all about, and just have a good time, bond with her family, and get back at Vigo. Um, and New Year's resolution for her would just be like improve her skills of survival and her marksmanship, etc.
Okay. All right. Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D World Discord. You can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards channel in either God's or Leia Origins, where I play Willow and Eladrin Druid, or Wind Riders of Aria, where I am a Perry and we are pirates. On every other Wednesday, you can find me on Halfling Wizards channel again for the Liminal Blink. We'll be back with that on the 29th. We're in some twisted carnival horror house right now. Yeah, it's crazy. And then of course every other Friday here for Celtic Wyvern King Stargate campaign. Brooke is worried that somebody's going to do something stupid and get hurt, and then they're going to have to carry them 12 miles out. So that's her worry. She's really looking forward to introducing them to s'more snipes next session.
oh my god.
Okay. And last but not least, Nick.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I play Vigo Sigmundson, the Viking scientist. You can find me here every other Wednesday, or not Wednesday, every other Friday. You can also find me next Monday and every other Monday after that. I play Varric Wolfspear Vigari in the Orlea Origins. And then the following Thursday, I play Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcery sorcerer, in the Vecna campaign. I think we ended on a pretty good note there. That was a lot of fun. Wendigos. Vigo is worried about Wendigos. He's not sleeping.
Okay, cool. And then again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here on Twitch every Monday on Halfling Wizard Productions for either Orlea Origins, where I play Kieran, the ASMR Bard, or Wind Riders of Aria, where I play A, the Chief Engineer of our ship. Also known going as Kravog, who went all John Wick last session, minus a flashbang with fire. Because you know I gotta make jokes on that, Lisa. That was just funny as all living hell.
I may have set the ship we were boarding on fire, forgetting he had thermal vision and would blind him. You know?
Oh, that hurt.
You can find me back here every other Wednesday for my Theros campaign. We were supposed to play this week, but with tooth pain, I called it. We're actually going to do a makeup next week, so do catch us there for that. Because even if I'm still hurting, I'm tired of calling out on these games unless I absolutely have to. Both for Stargate and Theros. So we will definitely try to make sure on that part, because God, I've been hated calling out. But you can find me there as they literally just got their butts handed to them by Gideon Jura, which, for those who know Magic the Gathering, was a planeswalker from Theros, who was kind of a badass. Until he got nuked by Nicobolus. Here's those soon, looking like possibly late February, early March, depending on timetables. We will get my Surge campaign started on this channel. So Stormy, keep an eye for when I say when we're doing Session 0 for that. Every other Thursday, you can find me back on Halfling Wizard Productions for, Reign of Vecna, where I get to play with Nick as well. There I get to play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast. Where he had a hell of a revelation last session. To the point where he literally broke his hand and allowed to slowly heal even with lay on hands. To where he actually scared the shit out of Nero. Aw. Then, that's Thursdays. Make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, yeah, that's it for Thursdays. And then you can find me every other Friday for either here on my own channel for our Stargate 5e campaign, where we'll be back here in 2 weeks, or on Dinner and a Game for normally Walking Dead. We actually just wrapped up Season 1 last week. We got to see what we're going to be doing next week, or I should say this upcoming week at this point, for that. Either because I know we're going to take a little break from Walking Dead, kind of like just a gap between the seasons and play a different system maybe. Yeah, am I missing anything on my games? No, that's it. Again, if you like what you saw, make sure you hit the follow button. Also, if you really like what you saw and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Again, you do get 1 free sub every month through Amazon Prime. We do have a merch shop through Fourth Wall. There's some pretty cool stuff on there. There's a t-shirt, there's hat, there's patches. The patch is actually based off for Phoenix 5 here, so you can actually get some merch specifically for this game. I got to come up with merch for the other games still, but doing that's been a pain in the ass because computers.
Yeah.
Here soon, we do have to figure out a date for it. We are still doing a crossover event between my Stargate campaign and Will's Orlea Origins campaign, which will also be a charity stream. So we are going to be doing that still. We just got to figure out a good date. We had a lot of IRL stuff happen that made us have to postpone that, sadly. And am I missing anything? Oh yeah, don't forget to join our Discord server if you want to, talk with us and join the craziness. Links in my link tree. Just jump on in. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and raid out to another creator. Make sure when you get there, say hi. It's always helps analytics. But yeah, we will see y'all next time.